Welcome to Made in Bloomsbury. I'm here with Yael. Hi, Yael.
Hi, Michael.
Thank you for coming. Yael, would you
Thank you
like to
for having
tell?
me. Amazing.
No worries. Absolute pleasure. Would you like to tell our audience a little bit about yourself? Maybe a quick bio.
Yeah. So I'm an entrepreneur for something like 20 plus years in the high tech industry. I'm also a startup advisor and more focused on business corporations and startups. I think from what I saw for the past 20 years, what attracts me the more is, everything's related to innovation and disruptions, but also trying to articulate all about tech for people to integrate tech in their daily lives properly and in a way that we can use and innovate more.
Interesting. So,
Yeah,
sorry,
sorry.
go on.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Sorry for this.
That's all right. Your story is quite inspirational. Some of us listening on here are entrepreneurs as well. Could you tell us what inspires you to do the things that you do?
Yeah, sure. So I've started, as I said, 20 years ago as a small entrepreneur out of my studies in tech, in networks and communication services, and I rapidly understood that we have the need to collaborate in order to innovate and create new solutions. And so I started creating several projects that became startups. And for the past 10 years, actually, I focused my efforts on creating organizations, community-driven organizations, actually. One that was Blockchain Israel, that was the first organization to help CTOs integrate decentralized systems. And 5 years ago, I focused my efforts on sustainability and how can we use AI actually in data to drive sustainability efforts in corporations. That led me to create my fifth startup a year ago, Wild Intelligence, to help organizations protect their assets, build resilience, and improve the safety of their AI systems.
Interesting. Given your experience, what's the biggest mistake you see AI startups making right now? And what's a less obvious piece of advice you could give them to avoid it?
Yeah, I guess the biggest mistake is chasing the latest AI technique without clearly understanding the business problem we are trying to solve on the human need. I mean, on the human scale, at the global scale. Sorry, I think we enumerate too much the technology and forget that actually it's a tool, not the situation itself. A less obvious piece of advice would be we tend to focus restlessly on data. That is currently the case with many, many corporations and many, many institutions. And not just having lots of it, but understanding the quality biases and how to curate the problems effectively is a major issue. I think, the high quality of relevant data is the real moat in AI right now, far more than any specific algorithm, because we all know that algorithms come and go. It's becoming more commoditized. As we can see, if we have the base data, we can train the best models regardless of what's trendy and what's not.
Okay, so looking beyond the current hype cycle, what fundamental shifts in AI do you anticipate in the next 5 to 10 years? And how do you see those impacting both established industries and creating entirely new markets?
Yeah, it's a tough question because beyond the hype, we can see few key shifts. First, a move towards more explainable and interpretable AI. I speak about black boxes that are losing favor, especially in regulated industries. We'll see more emphasis on understanding why an AI can make a decisions. We see that, with the robots. We see that with the automated agents. Where does lie trust in enabling better humans? Where do we put the collaboration level to become more efficient and the processing power to become cheaper?
Mhm.
What kind of AI to move beyond the cloud and into devices do we allow? All those kinds of questions are really important today, and I think that we will achieve some point of revolution when we'll be able to synthesize the enough data that we need in order to use it appropriately. I speak about data privacy becoming more critical. I speak about realistic synthetic data that we train, actually, that it's going to be crucial. We see that with the images. We see that the videos recently published. I think established industries will be disrupted by AI-driven automation and personalization, while new markets will emerge around things like personalized medicine, hyperlocal services, and more knowledgeable autonomous agents. I think this point, this is the point of we will be maybe in 5 to 10 years. Yeah.
Okay. So you've seen the startup landscape evolve significantly over the 2 decades. How does the current AI boom compare to previous technological revolutions like the dot-com boom, the mobile revolution? And what specific challenges and opportunities does this present for entrepreneurs today, particularly regarding building sustainable, defensible businesses in the AI space?
Yeah, I think it's going to be maybe extreme to hear, but at some point, the AI boom could be compared to the dot-com boom back 20 years ago, in terms of hype and inflated valuations that cause explosions of innovation and consequent disruptions. I think it's more fundamental than the mobile revolution due to its impact on every industry. But unlike mobile, which was focused on new platforms, I think AI introduces a new level of thinking and problem solving in terms of decision making, of course, but also in terms of automation. I think as entrepreneurs, we face the challenge of building defensible businesses. And initially, the barriers were low. Anyone could train a model on cloud instance, for instance. But building a sustainable business today requires a deeper understanding of a specific domain, to access unique data and strong team, more about talents, to bridge the gap between AI and businesses, and focusing on real world problems that need to be solved as fast as possible. Yeah. Opportunities lie in identifying niche applications, where we can speak about, AI providing a significant advantage rather than trying to boil the ocean, for instance. I think the vertical AI solutions we see today, the nascent solutions we see today for specific industries, are better and stronger than the generic, will become better and stronger than the generic AI platforms using in terms of usability today. That's where I think the real value will be created.
Okay, interesting. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you, Michael. Much appreciated.